If you're a die-hard Browns fan and love breaking down the game like we do, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you never miss a blitz. Something's brewing behind the scenes in Cleveland. And while no one's saying it out loud just yet, the whispers are getting louder. BITONIO, one of the most respected veterans on the Browns' offensive line, may have just let something slip that has the entire NFL world raising its eyebrows. According to murmurs coming out of the locker room, BITONIO hasn't exactly been thrilled with rookie quarterback SHEDEUR Sanders, and word is, he hasn't kept that opinion entirely to himself. Now, no one's quoting him directly, but sources close to the organization are hinting at growing tension between the old guard and the young star. It's the kind of thing that doesn't make headlines right away until it explodes, and if there's even a grain of truth to what's being said, the Browns could be sitting on a culture clash that's far more serious than just X and O's. Let's rewind just a bit. When SHEDEUR Sanders was drafted, it wasn't just about football, it was a spectacle. The son of Deion Sanders, carrying charisma, confidence, and that unmistakable swagger, landed in Cleveland with more cameras than clipboard notes, and while that's great for clicks and merch sales, it's not always great for locker room chemistry, especially in a place like Cleveland where guys like BITONIO have spent years grinding through the mud. BITONIO isn't the flash and fame type, he's the definition of a lunch pail guy. So imagine how a player like that feels watching the rookie walk in with media attention, endorsement deals, and a documentary crew trailing him. Word is, BITONIO sees it as a distraction, not just for Sanders, but for the entire team trying to establish a focused identity in what could be a make-or-break season. The comments in question, they weren't made in front of microphones or during an official presser. From what we've heard, BITONIO allegedly voiced his frustrations during a closed-door session, either in a team meeting or in casual conversation with teammates. Something about Sanders needing to earn his place and stop acting like he's already a legend. Again, nothing is confirmed. But when multiple sources close to the Browns start hinting at the same thing, it becomes hard to ignore. And if BITONIO truly did say something along those lines, it's not hard to see where he's coming from. This is a guy who's been through the worst of times with this franchise. He's not interested in showboats. He wants winners. He wants warriors. He wants accountability. Of course, SHEDEUR Sanders isn't just any rookie. This isn't someone stumbling into a backup spot hoping to stay on the practice squad. He was drafted to be the future. He was drafted to lead. But leadership in the NFL isn't just about arm strength and touchdown passes. It's about respect. And respect, as veterans like BITONIO know all too well, is earned the hard way. The chatter suggests that Sanders may be rubbing some teammates the wrong way with his attitude. Too much flash, not enough grind, too many cameras, not enough film room hours. And for a franchise that's been desperately clawing for credibility, any sign of ego over effort is a red flag, especially to the guys who've carried the burden the longest. The Browns are no strangers to drama, and every offseason seems to bring its own storm. But this one feels different. It's not a contract dispute. It's not a coaching scandal. It's internal, personality-driven, and potentially much more corrosive. You can recover from a bad draft pick or a missed tackle, but locker room distrust, that stuff spreads like wildfire. If BITONIO, a captain and culture setter, is really questioning SHEDEUR's commitment or maturity, you can bet others are paying attention. Even if no one says it publicly, those kinds of sentiments don't stay isolated. They echo in the weight room, they show up in body language on the sidelines, and they eventually make their way onto the field in the form of missed assignments and broken plays. What makes this even juicier is that no one from the Browns has denied anything. When rumors start swirling and you don't hear a strong pushback from PR or players, that silence can speak volumes. Usually, if a rumor is off base, a team will shut it down fast. But in this case, crickets. No statements from BITONIO, no Instagram clapbacks from Sanders, no vague tweets from teammates saying, "Don't believe everything you hear." That vacuum of denial is fueling the fire even more. It's almost as if everyone is waiting to see what happens next, like they know there's truth to it, but they're hoping it all blows over before it hits the front page. Enjoying the content so far? Smash that like button and drop your take in the comments. We want to hear what you think about the Browns this season. It's also important to look at the power dynamics. BITONIO has been with the Browns for a decade. He's the heartbeat of the offensive line, the guy rookies look up to, the one who's endured the coaching changes, the quarterback carousel, and the losing seasons. If he's upset, that means something. That carries weight. he doesn't speak out often. And when he does, it usually comes from a place of protecting the team. So for him to reportedly express dissatisfaction, even if only privately, it suggests that what he's seeing in Sanders is more than just rookie growing pains. It could mean he sees something that threatens the culture they've worked so hard to build. On the flip side, maybe SHEDEUR is just being SHEDEUR, confident, unapologetic, and aware of his spotlight. That's not a crime. In fact, in today's NFL, it's often celebrated. Look at guys like Joe Burrow, Justin Jefferson, or even his own father. All known for their confidence and style. The problem is timing. Confidence without production gets misread. Swagger without results gets mistaken for arrogance. And in a blue-collar city like Cleveland, where fans and players alike value humility and hustle, a rookie QB with cameras in his face and gold chains around his neck better back it up quick. Or else veterans like BITONIO and fans in the Dawg Pound might not be so forgiving. The Browns coaching staff is surely watching this dynamic closely, whether it's true or not. The perception of a rift is dangerous enough. Head coach Kevin Stefanski will need to tread carefully. You can't alienate your veteran leaders, especially someone as respected as BITONIO. But you also can't squash the confidence of your future quarterback before he takes his first snap. The balance here is delicate. Team chemistry can be fragile, and any signs of division need to be addressed swiftly and privately, because once the media picks up on it, once it becomes a thing, it can spiral out of control. And with training camp just around the corner, the clock is ticking. In the end, this could all be nothing, just heat of the moment frustration, or misunderstood comments, or maybe a completely fabricated rumor. But if it's even partly true, if BITONIO really is questioning SHEDEUR Sanders' approach, then the Browns have a bigger problem. Then who's starting under center? They've got a potential culture war brewing in the heart of their locker room, and as any championship team will tell you, talent wins games, but unity wins seasons. Stay tuned, folks. This story is just getting started. Thanks for riding with us on another Browns Blitz. If you liked the video, share it with a fellow fan, hit subscribe, and ring that bell so you're always part of the Dawg Pound conversation. Go Browns!